Imagine sitting down to a plate with 3,000 calories of food on it, eating until you are completely satisfied, and waking up the next morning lighter than you were before. This sounds like a fantasy, like one of those late-night infomercial scams. But for the people who have mastered reverse dieting, this is their daily reality. They are eating more food than most people eat to gain weight, and they are losing fat while doing it. Here is the brutal truth that the fitness industry does not want you to know. Your metabolism is not a fixed number. It is not your destiny. It is an adaptive system that changes based on how much you feed it. When you chronically undereat, your metabolism shrinks to match. When you strategically feed it more, your metabolism expands. This is called metabolic adaptation, and it works in both directions. I have a client named David who came to me eating 1,400 calories a day. He was doing 2 hours of cardio 6 days a week, and he had not lost a single pound in over a year. He was exhausted. His testosterone was in the basement, and he was gaining belly fat despite eating less than his teenage daughter. His metabolism had adapted to starvation. We started the reverse diet protocol. Week 1, we added 50 calories of carbohydrates to his evening meal. That is half a sweet potato. He was terrified. He thought he would gain 5 pounds overnight. He gained nothing. His weight stayed exactly the same. His body had already started using those extra 50 calories to fuel cellular processes it had been neglecting for years. Week after week, we added 50 to 100 calories. His weight stayed stable. His energy started returning. His libido came back. His gym performance improved. After 16 weeks, David was maintaining his weight on 2,800 calories per day. He had gained 3 pounds on the scale, but his body fat percentage had actually decreased. He had more muscle, more energy, and was eating nearly double what he started with. Then we did something that seemed insane. We put David on a fat loss phase, but instead of cutting him down to 1,500 calories like before, we only cut him to 2,200 calories. He was in a 600-calorie deficit, eating 800 more calories than his old starvation diet, and the fat melted off. 12 pounds in 8 weeks, eating more than he ever thought possible. This is the power of reverse dieting. You do not fight your metabolism. You build it. You spend months feeding your body, teaching it that food is abundant and it is safe to burn energy. Then, when your metabolic engine is a V8 instead of a lawnmower, you can cut from a place of strength. A 500-calorie deficit from 3,000 calories still leaves you eating 20,500 calories a day. That is more than most people eat to maintain. Now, here is the hard truth that separates reverse dieting 1.0 from the failures. This process takes time, not weeks, months, 16 to 24 weeks of slow, methodical calorie additions. The people who fail are the ones who add 300 calories in week 1, see no weight gain, panic, and add another 300 in week 2. That is not reverse dieting. That is just overeating. Your metabolism takes time to adapt upward. Here is the exact protocol. Step 1. Establish your true current maintenance. Not what a calculator says, not what your fitness tracker claims. Track every single thing you eat and drink for 2 weeks. Weigh yourself every morning under the same conditions. If your weight is stable, that is your maintenance. If you are losing, add 100 calories now and reassess. If you are gaining, subtract 100. Find the number where your weight holds steady. Step 2. Add 50 to 100 calories to your daily intake. These should come from carbohydrates, primarily complex carbs around your training. Why carbs? Because your thyroid needs glucose to produce active T3 thyroid hormone. When you have been dieting, your T3 drops. Adding carbs signals to your thyroid that the famine is over, and T3 production increases. This is how you actually raise your metabolic rate. Step 3. Hold at this new calorie level for 1 to 2 weeks. Track your weight. Expect a small bump of 1 to 2 pounds in the first week. This is not fat. This is glycogen refilling your muscles and water following the glycogen. Your muscles have been depleted for so long that they are literally sponges right now. Let them fill up. This is a sign that your metabolism is waking up, not a sign that you are getting fat. Step 4. After 2 weeks at the new level, check your weight trend. If it has stabilized, add another 50 to 100 calories. If it is still trending up slightly, hold for another week until it stabilizes. Then add more. This is the rhythm. Add, stabilize, add, stabilize. Each cycle takes 2 to 4 weeks. Over 20 weeks, you can climb from 500 calories to 2,500 or even 3,000 calories. During this process, you must strength train 2 to 3 times per week. Full body, compound movements. You are telling your body that those extra calories need to go to muscle, not fat. Without the training signal, some of those calories can spill over into fat storage. The training creates the demand. The food meets the demand. Muscle is built. Metabolism rises. The final piece of the puzzle is something most people skip. Every 4 to 6 weeks, take a full maintenance week. No adding, no cutting, just hold steady. This gives your body time to settle at the new metabolic level and psychologically resets your relationship with food. Diet fatigue is real. These maintenance breaks prevent burnout and keep you consistent for the long haul. The question everyone asks is, will I gain weight during this process? The honest answer is, you might gain 2 to 5 pounds over 4 to 6 months, but compare that to staying at 1,400 calories forever, feeling miserable, eventually binging, and gaining 20 pounds in 2 months. I will take the slow 3 pounds every single time. And the weight you do gain is mostly water and glycogen, not fat. Reverse dieting is not a quick fix. It is not sexy. It does not sell supplements or meal plans because it is fundamentally simple. Eat more, slowly, while training hard. Let your body adapt. Build the engine before you try to race it. This is the most important metabolic tool you will ever learn, because once you have built your maintenance to 3,000 calories, you will never fear food again.